Hello, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur, and welcome back to Football Manager 19. Last episode was just a short recap about what we've been up to since the Confederations Cup and what's happened in the domestic league. But today we're into the SemiFinal of the Nations League, and we're playing Canada. Crucially, Christian Pulisic, Keaton Parks, and Anthony Robinson have all returned from injury. Weston McKennie was out for a while too. And I've included Nicholas Hansen as my number 3 goalkeeper. Also included is USA Player of the Year and LA Galaxy forward Kyle Cooper, who is one of the first regens that I've used. But we're getting to a point where it's getting harder to avoid, and he has certainly forced his way into the team. For the Canada game, I have Ethan Horvath in goal. George Bello starts at left back. Trustee and Carter Vickers are at center back, with Yedlin on the right. Parks and McKennie in midfield, with Areola, Alvarez, and Pulisic in attacking mid, and Josh Sargent is at center forward. From Independence Park in Kingston, Jamaica, it's USA-Canada in the semifinal of the Nations League. Incidentally, the other semifinal was Jamaica and Costa Rica, which was also played in Kingston, and Jamaica has won 1-0, and the winner will be playing them in the final. Play your game and the result will come. Laren kicks it off. Here's Louis. Done. Louis. Up to Cavallini. Pulisic intercepts. That's out for a throw. Here's Alvarez. Over the bar. Yellen with the throw-in. Patton. McKennie intercepts. Back to Alvarez. Sargent. Oh, that's off the woodwork. Bello now to Parks. McKennie. Good possession here. Bello now. To Areola. Tackled away. Canada. Just give it away there to Trustee. Here's Carter Vickers. Up to McKennie. Pulisic. Down the wing. And that's deflected out for a corner. Alvarez will take it. Sargent headed away. Areola takes it back out. And that's a foul. Petrasso. Here's Parks. Makes the run in. Gets it back. Out to Bello. Offsides. Petrasso with the throw-in. Tackled away from Bello. That's a foul. Here's Schoen. Into the box. Horvath with the nice grab. Throws it out to Trustee. To Areola. Makes the run inside. Gives it to Sargent. Sloppy pass there. Parks now to McKennie. Alvarez. Sargent. Good pass to Alvarez. He can't quite recept it. Sargent kicked away from him. Patton up to Davies. 22 minutes in. We haven't seen much of Davies. We've had pretty good possession. Here's Louis to Cavallini. Up to Laren. He got some space. Gives it to Davies. Davies. Easy from him. It's 1-0 Canada. just finds the spot here. Trustee totally out of position, I think. And it's 1-0. Sargent kicks it back off. Here's Parks. Canada has always been kind of our Achilles heel. They are considered a rival, and they play a similar style to us, and they're solid on defense, so that they can be tough to beat. Bello out to the wing, he wins a corner. Pulisic will take this time, into Areola, headed away by Laren. Trustee, Petrasso clears it. Bello with the throw-in. Areola can't quite win it. That's out to Yedlin. He gives it to Pulisic. He makes a run, gives it to Sargent. Over to Areola. Nice finish from him. 1-1. Nice pass from Sargent. Yedlin here with a solid ball up. Pulisic makes a nice run. I thought they were going to give and go, but Sargent gives it to Areola instead, and he finds the open space. Laren kicks it off. Nice start here, 1-1 in the first 30 minutes. Should be an exciting game. We are favorites. I was hoping that it would be a little bit more lopsided in our favor. That's up to Davies. Yedlin with a nice tackle. Here's Shawm with the free kick. McKennie gets on the end of it. Pulisic. Back to McKennie. Patient passing here. Pulisic runs right into the defense. Ends up on the ball. That's to Alvarez. And that's too far for Areola. He manages to keep it in and wins a corner. Here's Pulisic. Patton heads it away. Trustee now gives it to Pulisic. Tackled away and out for a throw. Patton clears it. Only to Trustee. And that's Sargent's offsides. No. Parks just wide from him. Nice chip. Trustee up to Sargent again. Petrasso instead. Alvarez to Pulisic. Nice to Parks. Up to Areola. He tries to cross. That's out for a corner. Pulisic to Areola. He cannot win the header. Here's Trustee. Up to Parks. To McKennie. Deflected. Patton clears. Pulisic again. Nice turn on the ball. Gets some space. Can't find the pass. Here's Pulisic to Sargent. Tackled away. Payet now to Louis. Petrasso. Into stoppage time. Here's Shawm. Horvath makes a save. That's out for a throw. And that's half time. It's been a fairly even game. We have more attempts, but they have more on target. We seem to be dominating possession with 60%. We need to do better. I'm far from pleased. Maybe it's a little harsh, but it is true. I had Pulisic in more of a playmaking role. I'm going to move him back to winger. With McKennie carded and not playing that well, I do have suitable backup. So I'm going to put Acosta on. Does he need a better role? Box to box is good. I think I'm happy with that for now. Sargent kicks it off to Alvarez. Out to Bello. Parks now. Parks again. To Acosta. Here's Alvarez. Sends it up to Bello. He can't get on the end of it. Payet. Up to Patton. K. To Davies. Good tackle from Yedlin. Acosta. Gives it away. Pulisic instead. He makes a nice run. Still on it. Out to Areola. Can't find the cross. Wins the corner. Here's Pulisic. That's over the bar from Parks. Shom into the box. Larin. No, that goes wide. Here's Yedlin. Throws it away. Sargent instead. He tucks it in the post. 2-1. Great play from Sargent. Not a great throw-in from Yedlin. Acosta wins it. Sargent ends up on the loose ball and makes it look easy. 7 minutes into the second half, and we're up 2-1. I was thinking about going more attacking. I think at this point I should leave it at positive. I need to be thinking about another sub as well. Ideally, probably I would take off Alvarez, but I don't really have a suitable replacement. Maybe I could push Parks up and put somebody else on for him. Here's Sargent again. He hits the woodwork. That's out for a throw. Yedlin throws it away again. Ends up on the ball. Into Areola. Parks instead. Here's Bello. Areola. To Alvarez. Pulisic now. He shoots. That's wide. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to push Parks up and then put on Zalam. Can I get him a better role? I believe I can. Advanced playmaker is okay. So that'll give us some fresh legs. And Parks will be good defensively in that role as well. Here's Horvath. Up to Bello. Parks before the sub, so he's still at center mid. Acosta gives it away to Davies. Here's Davies, up the wing, avoids a tackle, still on it, takes the shot, Horvath pushes it wide. We'll get the sub in. Into the box, Zalam wins it to Petrasso. Shom, Trustee. Here's Louis. Patone, Zalam heads it away again. That was a fairly defensive sub. So hopefully we can still keep some possession. Canada are going to start to push forward. Here's another corner from Shom. Dunn heads it over the bar. I do think I need to bring it back to balanced. 20 minutes into the second half. Here's Areola. Trustee, just over the bar there. Maybe time for another sub. I'm going to take Bello off and put Robinson on. 10 minutes left in normal time. I'm going to bring it back to cautious. Still 2-1. Here's Acosta. To Zalam. Sargent. Can't get the shot in. That's out to Yedlin. Pulisic. To Zalam. Gideon Zalam. What a finish. It's 3-1. Pulisic here. Out to Yedlin. And then back into Pulisic. He makes a nice pass. Zalam finds the space. And what a finish. Larin kicks it back off. 2-goal lead now. 10 minutes left. I'm feeling a lot better here. I was worried when we gave up the opening goal. In fact, I'm going to bring it again to defensive. Sargent on a loose ball. Can't make the finish. Deflected out for a corner. Here's Pulisic. Sargent can't get the header in. Out to Carter Vickers instead. Back to Robinson. Osorio. Zalam tackles away. He's been excellent since he came on. Here's Parks. Areola now. Out to Pulisic. A nice run inside. Takes the shot. Puts it home. 4-1. Great individual effort here by Pulisic. Looked simple enough when it came in from Areola. He beats 2 or 3 defenders there. The keeper should have done better. Gets beat near post. And I think we're cruising at this point. We will face Jamaica in Kingston for the Nations League final. Here's Alam, tackled away. Robinson instead. Gives it back to Zalam. Acosta now. Acosta, wide there from him. Here's Yedlin to Zalam into stoppage time. 4 minutes will be added. Parks has some space. The midfield at this point are just playing keep away. Simple possession passing. Here's Robinson to Zalam. Acosta maybe tried to chip the keeper. Horvath up to Zalam. Yedlin to Pulisic. Good passing here. Back to Yedlin. Gets it into Zalam. He puts it over the bar. Just about the final kick here. Up to Petrasso. Free kick there. Foul for Robinson. The 4 minutes are up. And there it is. 4-1 USA. I think maybe that flatters us in the end. 5 shots on target to 3. 62% possession though. We did deserve to win. Great turnaround in the second half. I'm happy with the result. Christian Pulisic was man of the match with a goal and an assist. 75% passing. For the Jamaica game, I've made 2 changes from my starting 11 against Canada. John Brooks comes in at center back for Aaron Trustee, and Gideon Zalam is in for Keaton Parks at center mid. The front 4 remain the same. From Independence Park in Kingston, it's Jamaica versus USA for the Nations League final. Let's keep our run going. Sargent kicks it off to Alvarez. We are defending Nations League champions. Trying to hold on to our crown on the road in Jamaica. They can be a tough opponent. We really have to make all our chances count. Here's Louis. Back to Powell. Faircloth to Hector. Good possession here early from Jamaica. Given away. Here's Gosling though. That's tackled out to Bailey. And he wins a corner. 4.5 minutes in. Bailey into the box. McKennie wins it. Out to Alvarez. He sends it up to Sargent. He does a good job of keeping possession. Here's Areola. To Zalam. Gives it to Bello. Can't get the cross in. That's into Alvarez. Out to Yedlin. Good build up here to Pulisic. Gets it into the box. Powell heads it away. Zalam to Bello. To Pulisic, just a little bit too far there. Bello with the throw in to Areola. Alvarez now to Zalam. Up to Bello. He's offsides. Here's Hector. Up to Edwards. Headed away. Alvarez to Zalam. It's up to Faircloth. There's Powell. Up to Lewis. Lambert. Again, Jamaica content to retain possession. It's just wide from Bailey. Here's Alam with the free kick. Blake keeps it out. Sargent on the rebound. He's offsides. Areola up to Carter Vickers. Lambert will clear. Yedlin keeps it in. Up to McKinney. Pulisic now. Gives it to Yedlin. Into the box. Faircloth heads it away. Out to Bello. Again, his cross is blocked. McKinney to Zalam. Yedlin. Pulisic. Back to Yedlin. Jamaica with good defense. He cannot get the crosses in. That's out for a corner. Here's Pulisic. Faircloth heads it away. Areola. Back to Pulisic. He's on sides. Wins another corner. Pulisic. Into the box. Sargent. Powell instead. Alvarez now. To McKinney. Powell again clears it away. Frater to Bailey. Jamaica on the counter-attack. Frater tackled away nicely by Brooks. Here's Bailey. He's got space. Another tackle from Yedlin maybe? No. Brooks again. Carter Vickers. Alvarez. Pulisic. Up to Bello. To Areola. Back to Bello. Ooh, good grab from Blake. Rolls it to Hector. Back pass. Intercepted by Brooks. He maybe tried to chip the keeper there. Here's McKinney. Up to Sargent. Good pass. He can't quite get the shot off. Pulisic. Up to Sargent. Hector instead. Powell clears it. And Blake ends up with a good save. Half hour gone here. Still 0-0. Seems like it's been pretty even. McKinney. Out to Bello. Tackled away. 3 shots on target to none. Hector can't clear it away. Loose ball in the box. Finally it's out. Here's Yedlin. To Alvarez. Pulisic. Tackled away. McKinney. Zalam. Another hard tackle. Bailey on the counter-attack. Makes a good run. Can't make the pass. Pulisic instead. Into the box for Sargent. Faircloth with the header. Alvarez to McKinney. Passing it the wrong way, guys. Come on. Back to Bello. Into the box. Sargent. Got to be better than that to beat Blake. Up to 4 shots on target, though. You have to feel at some point we're going to get it done. We've been good defensively. I don't think Jamaica have got much of a sniff. Patient from the center backs here. Up to Yedlin. Gives it to Pulisic. He takes off running as usual. Right into Kamar Lawrence. Here's Hector with the back pass. Brooks instead. He's done a good job of intercepting those today. Richie Williams, my assistant, doesn't seem to rate him as highly as I do. There's Sargent. That's just wide. Had a great opportunity there. Nearing the end of the first half here. Into the 40th minute. Here's Bailey. Sends it out to Lewis. He can't keep it in. Bailey is hurt. So he's been a good player for them this game, but he's had to come off with injury. Here's Alam. Way wide there. 3 minutes of added time in the first half. Here's Hector with the back pass. Blake sends it up to Gordon. Carter Vickers instead. To Yedlin. Patient passing here. Here's Pulisic. Makes a run. Can't get past Goslin. Kamar Lawrence to Hector. It's up to Zalam. Alvarez to Bello. Well wide from Areola. Here's Faircloth, clears it away, up to Bello. Lambert now. Sargent to Pulisic. He finds some space, gives it to Bello, into the box, can't get the cross in. Areola. Lambert clears it, only to Zalam. He takes the shot, Blake pushes it wide. Another good effort there from him. Pulisic wins a corner. Still the dying moments of the first half here. Pulisic plays it back to Areola, who takes the shot. Blake can't catch it. Another corner. Here's Pulisic. Back to Hector. And there's the end of the first half. 0-0. Really seems like it's been all USA, but we can't find the breakthrough. We've been the better team here. Keep it up. Not really sure what I need to do to find the winner, but I'm going to push Alvarez up. He likes that a little bit more. And now we have 3 players in an attacking role. I'm not quite ready to push my mentality up to attacking, but still plenty of time left here. Frater kicks off the second half. Out to Powell. Seems like he's had a good game. Here's Lewis, up to Frater. Again, Jamaica with some good possession here. Here's Powell. McKennie intercepts to Pulisic. Lambert wins it. Back to Carter Vickers. Pulisic. To Yedlin. Into the box for Areola. 1-0. What a pass there from Yedlin. Areola with a nice header to finish it off. Not the best pass here from Pulisic. I thought maybe he let it go a little bit too wide. Yedlin gets a nice cross in though, and it beats Blake to his far post. Frater kicks it off. Back to Hector. It's 1-0 now. Can we keep the lead? Will Jamaica decide they need to attack more? Out for a throw. Do I need to bring it back to balanced? That might be smart. Here's Edwards into the box for Gordon. He wins a corner. Only 5 minutes gone here in the second half. Into the box. Horvath makes a nice grab. Good tackle there from Robinson maybe. Edwards now. Up to Lewis. Out to Powell. He's got plenty of space because he's offsides. Here's Faircloth. Up to Powell. I think I am going to bring it back to balanced. Jamaica seemed to have a little bit more possession since we took the lead. Another corner here. I still have 3 players in the attacking role. Powell wins the header. Horvath makes it look easy. He rolls it out to Carter Vickers. Up to Zalam. Here's Pulisic. Lewis now. In for Lambert. A little bit too far. He's on it in the box. Gives it to Gordon. Loose ball. And cleared away. Nervous moments here. Hector throws it right to Pulisic. On the counter-attack now. He's got men coming forward. Gives it to Sargent. Beats his defender. Cannot past the keeper. I guess Blake did push it wide. I'm not sure he had to. Pulisic with a poor cross. Here's Areola. Again, a wasted opportunity. Double sub from Jamaica. Here's Yedlin. McKennie's got space. Can't get the shot off. Back to Brooks. Bello this time. To Zalam. Bello again. Into Alvarez. Cleared away by Faircloth. Up to Frater. He's on the counterattack. Has the space and the time. Plays it back to Lawrence. Here's Hector. Powell. Gives it to Lewis. Holness to Lambert. Horvath. Short hands from him. Carter Vickers will take the free kick. To Zalam. Possession here. Played long from Brooks. Sargent now. McKennie. Sargent sends it wide. I'm not sure that's really what I want. Them to be playing so fast with possession. Here's Lambert. Gives it to Gordon. He sends it to Frater. Corner kick there. Couldn't get the shot off. Nervy moments. Still only 1-0. 67th minute. Hector gets a header on goal. I think it's time we took it back to cautious. Powell with the throw in. Here's Holness. Gives it to Lewis. To Lambert. To Gordon. He's got space. Can't get the shot off. Lambert gives it to Lawrence this time. Again it's blocked. Carter Vickers. Zalam clears it away. I definitely need to bring some of these guys back to a more supportive role. That's a nice start. So now between our team mentality and the role we have our attacking midfielders playing, we should have more support in defense. That's up to Yedlin. He crosses for Areola. Powell heads it away. Here's Bello. 15 minutes left in normal time. That's off the woodwork, but Sargent is offsides. 10 minutes of normal time. Brooks gives it to Areola. I definitely think it's time for another sub. I'm going to take off Alvarez for Keaton Parks. Don't worry about the roll at the moment. Here's Areola. To Alvarez. Zalam to McKennie. McKennie just wide from McKennie. I thought we had the cincher. 89th minute. Zalam. Blake keeps it out another time. This time off of Parks. Back into the box for Areola. Carter Vickers now. To Areola. Lawrence heads it away, only to Gordon. He gives it to Bartley. On the counterattack, up to Frater. Jamaica had men pouring forward. That's out for a corner. 2 minutes of added time. Here's Powell. His shot is blocked. Parks will get onto it. Gives it to... No, Sargent is offsides. Tackled away from Parks. Brooks now to Areola. Zalam. Up to Pulisic. Christian Pulisic. Tackled away. Zalam instead to Bello. Areola to Bello. Out for a corner. Dying moments here. Pulisic with the corner. He'll take his time. Pulisic with the corner. Lawrence heads it away. Brooks is on it. Back to Pulisic. And there is the final whistle. We've won the Nations League again in Jamaica. Third time on the trot. A fabulous achievement. 1-0 in the end, a nervy game to be sure. We deserved the victory, but Jamaica did not make it easy. Congratulations, boys, you deserve it. Cameron Carter-Vickers was my player of the tournament with a 7.5 rating. The Federation is absolutely delighted with me. Carter-Vickers was also man of the match with 4 tackles. We are up to 19 games unbeaten in the Nations League. The last time we lost was March of 2020, 6 years ago, 2-1 in the semifinal against Mexico. One other thing that I haven't mentioned, since the last episode, I've scheduled my warm-up friendlies for the World Cup. We'll be playing Egypt and Italy, both at home, and as of right now, those are our next matches. And it's almost certain that we won't have any competitive matches before then. So I think it's safe to say at the moment that that will be our next episode. A couple of friendlies to get us ready for the World Cup. That's going to be it for the episode. It's been a good one, winning the Nations League with victories over Canada and Jamaica. Teams we should be beating, but there's no easy games in world football, so I have to feel good about it. For now, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur. This has been Football Manager 19. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and have a good night. We got more up here, and that's it. We failed the event. Makes it 2-0.
For duty.
Get all these archers behind the lines. The good news is that we are profitable. We need to focus on the boat. I've been cuckolded. -100%. Job done.